me off? Or is it because you're just really insecure?
She's hot, she's deadly, and she literally eats men alive. Jennifer Check, played by Megan Fox in Jennifer's Body, 2009, is the ultimate mix of beauty and bloodshed. A high school queen turned demonic man-eater, she's got charm, wit, and a hunger for human flesh. Let's break down why Jennifer Check is one of horror's most iconic and seductive villains.
I am not insecure, needy. God, that's a joke. How could I ever be insecure? I was the snowflake queen.
I'm not supposed to.
Insecure. I was the snowflake queen.
Yeah, 2 years ago when you were social.
Jennifer starts off as the stereotypical high school it girl, gorgeous, confident, and a little too full of herself. But after a slight misunderstanding with a rock band that sacrifices her to Satan, Jennifer wakes up different. Since the ritual failed, because she wasn't actually a virgin, Jennifer doesn't just die. She comes back hungry for human flesh. Lesson learned: if a sketchy band asks if you're a virgin, maybe lie, or just leave.
She's just covering. It's not that impressive. God, do you have to undermine everything that I do? You were such a
Socially relevant.
I am still socially relevant.
And when you didn't need laxatives to stay skinny.
Now, Jennifer isn't just beautiful, she's supernaturally irresistible. Her body heals after every kill, her charm is dialed up to 11, and she has a knack for luring in unsuspecting guys. Her best trick? Seduction. She doesn't need to chase her prey, they come to her. And the moment she's got them alone? Well, let's just say it never ends well for them. Imagine getting asked out by the hottest girl in school, and realizing too late that you're the main course.
player hater.
You're a jerk.
Wow, nice insult, Hannah Montana.
You used to steal my toys and pour lemonade on my bed.
And now I'm eating your boyfriend.
You could have anybody that you want, Jennifer.
So, I am going to eat your soul and shit.
But every villain meets their match, and Jennifer's is her own best friend, Needy. Their friendship was already toxic, but now? It's literally life or death. In the film's bloody finale, Needy finally fights back, proving that Jennifer isn't invincible after all. And in a moment that's both tragic and satisfying, she puts an end to Jennifer's reign of terror. But let's be real, Jennifer may be dead, but her legacy as a horror icon? Immortal. Nothing says besties forever like a full-on, levitating death match in your childhood bedroom.
You know what? You were never a good friend. Even when we were little.
See? At least I'm consistent.
Why do you need him? Huh? Why Chip? Is it just... It's Albus Mickey! Thought you only murdered boys.
Jennifer Check is proof that horror villains don't need masks or chainsaws to be terrifying. They just need charm, confidence, and a serious craving for fresh meat. What's your favorite Jennifer moment?
Would you tell us the nature of your relationship with Mr. Boz?
I had sex with him for about 1.5 years. I liked having sex with him. He wasn't afraid of experimenting. I like men like that. He gave me a lot of pleasure. Exactly what did you have in mind, Mr. Corelli? No.
She's beautiful, she's brilliant, and she might just kill you. Catherine Tramell, played by the legendary Sharon Stone, isn't just a femme fatale, she's the femme fatale. In Basic Instinct, 1992, she plays a dangerous game of seduction, deception, and murder, and no one, not even the audience, can tell if she's innocent or guilty. Let's break down why Catherine is one of the most unforgettable villains in movie history.
Johnny liked to use his hands too much. I like hands and fingers. They're good for all occasions.
But you said you liked men to use their hands, didn't you?
No, I said I liked Johnny to use his hands.
Did you kill Mr. Boz, Miss Tramell?
I'd have to be pretty stupid to write a book about killing and then kill somebody the way I...
Catherine isn't your typical movie villain. She doesn't chase her victims, she makes them run to her. A best-selling crime novelist, she writes about murders before they happen, making her the #1 suspect in a brutal case. But here's the twist, she's so good at playing the system that no one can actually pin anything on her. She doesn't just manipulate men, she owns them. The detectives investigating her case? Wrapped around her finger. Her lovers? Disposable. And the audience? Completely mesmerized. Honestly, Catherine could probably get away with parking in a handicapped spot, and the cops would still apologize for questioning her.
You describe a white silk scarf in your book.
I've always had a fondness for white silk scarves. I don't make any rules, Nick. I go with the flow. Killing and then kill somebody the way I described it in my book, I'd be announcing myself as the killer. I'm not stupid.
We know you're not stupid.
Let's talk about that interrogation scene. You know the one. Sitting in a room full of sweaty, nervous cops, Catherine completely controls the moment. No weapons, no threats, just her confidence, charm, and a certain unexpected move that left audiences everywhere shocked. It's one of the most talked about moments in movie history, and for a good reason. It flips the power dynamic completely. Instead of the cops interrogating her, she's toying with them. And it works. No one knows if she's innocent or guilty, and honestly, at that point they barely care. That scene alone probably caused more heart attacks than actual crimes in the 90s.
I'm not stupid.
We know you're not stupid, Miss Tramell.
Maybe that's what you're counting on to get you off.
I didn't kill him.
What kind of drugs?
Cocaine? Have you ever fucked on cocaine, Nick?
I
know who you are. So how did he die?
Catherine isn't just smart, she's dangerous. Every move she makes is a calculated mind game. She seduces Detective Nick Curran, played by Michael Douglas, blurring the lines between passion and manipulation. And the biggest question throughout the entire movie? Is she actually the killer? The movie teases us with clues, twists, and misdirections, right up until the final scene. That final shot leaves us with the biggest question of all. Did she just get away with murder? Or was she innocent the whole time? Either way, one thing's for sure. If Catherine invites you over for a casual drink, just say no.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? But the answer's no.
Do you use drugs, Miss Tramell?
Sometimes.
You ever use drugs with Mr. Boz?
Sure. So how did he die?
He was murdered.
Obviously. How was he murdered? I wasn't dating him. I was fucking him.
Catherine Tramell is the ultimate femme fatale, smart, seductive, and absolutely lethal. She keeps everyone guessing, controls every situation, and proves that sometimes, the most dangerous weapon isn't a gun or a knife, it's pure, unshakable confidence. What do you think? Was Catherine guilty, or did she just outsmart everyone? Drop your theories in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into cinema's most legendary villains. Until next time, remember, never underestimate a woman with a killer smile and an even deadlier mind.